I suppose I can take this. What's happening? I wasn't done! What just happened? Someone said something, and then we were separated from Caterpillar and the others. And now we're fly swimming. Where are we being sent? I don't know. A place? Though, that voice sounded familiar. Have we heard it before? It's probably Marianne from Anapausis, if I had to guess. And I think we've discussed that Marianne is Lyris, I think? Don't really know. Man, if I'd known it was going to do this, I wouldn't have interacted with it until I was done exploring. It's kind of annoying. Now I'm going to have to try and remember where the heck I was. Then we ended up at the top of the Tower of Gestalt Place. We're separated from Caterpillar Inn and Seymour. What should we do? It looks like there are traps waiting down below. Things haven't gotten serious yet. Let's check out the scenery. Come on, you should have at least a little sense of urgency. Paimon knows you're a good fighter, but Paimon's worried about the others. But our only choice is to keep going. Oh, is that the entrance? If there's any traps, just smash them. Is that an enigmatic page? A notice. In accordance with Fontanian law and the Provisional National Blank provisions, as well as the Mermonia Act number 1-2, the Narzitzenkroi Ordo is declared an illegal extremist group and a criminal organization. This location will be permanently sealed from this day forth. Destroying this blank board will be seen as a challenge to national authority, and violators will be publicly sentenced on charges of blank, date blank. The reverse side has the seal of the courts and the signatures of Elaine Guillotine and Niviette. That's fascinating. Niviette, what do you have to say for yourself? Stop saying new. What if I went back to where I was, though? We can get back to the top of the tower, no problem. But I was not done exploring. Worth into Persona. I understand why they teleport you to the tower. I just did not want to be. I wish they'd been like, oh, if you interact with this, you can't turn back or something. But then I guess that would give away the next sequence of events. It's catch-22. Okay. We are back here now. Okay. What is this? Is this just a shortcut? No, there's definitely stuff in here that I have not picked up. Weird. Give me free stuff. All of the free stuff. Oh, hi.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Well, We're already at the point where I'm full. Fischl, where are you? You have artifacts that I was working on. Go for it. I'm only gonna be able to get rid of, like, barely anything, but sure. Roll nicely, please. It did not roll nicely. Whatever. If it only rolls into crit rate or energy recharge, it'll be fine. No. We're gonna stop there. Okay. We got a treasure chest. Okay. Is that all that was? Oh, the red. That's right. This path was blocked. I suppose we can open it from this side. Open door. Weird. I was kind of expecting there to be a bit more to this area. Whatever. We got a chest. I guess that's not nothing. Okay, now we gotta get back on top of this, Oh! No! No! Dang it. I'm the rock. Take me up. Back on top of this tower. Also, I did eventually find the, Melusine and the human that were around the base of this tower. They have, like, a fake treasure chest with them, but I couldn't discover if there was, like, a quest to do with them. Maybe you have to do the Nerzitz and Croy Ordo thing first. But it was definitely interesting. Enter. Search. Go to the lower level. We are... That's not what I opened. Okay. We're back at Search in the Algae Sea. Oh my gosh. You can clearly see that that is not what I'm selecting. It is a very good thing we had already done all of the other locations. Wait, this is just... Oh, Jacob's here. Okay. I was worried the master's clock might break down at a crucial moment, so I came just to do a bit of maintenance. What took you so long? I've even had time to finish the anti-rust treatment and oil it up. That's the voice we heard earlier. You're, the purple dude. I've told you. Just call me Jacob. How did you set up this trap? I believe the persona section to be the most important, for there lies the persona excised by Master Nerzitzenkroy himself. Only a drop of water from an oceanid can open it. I can't allow it to be taken by just any ignorant adventurer. So I set a trap before activating the orthants and sealed the space off. Why are you here? Why shouldn't I be here? This is the Nerzitzenkroy Ordo base. Is there something wrong with returning to my own base? You're the ones who are trespassing. Don't you feel even a twinge of guilt for breaking the law? This was once the realm of a god. Now, a pheasant sits upon the throne, just like the world today. As compensation, give me the rest of your paints and the persona I need. Hard pass, sir. Even now, at a time like this, just what are you so hung up on? I want the new sword, bro. It's mine. I want the free weapon. Get your own. The countdown to the world's end has started. I must forge the holy blade and place it in my master's hand. Is Narzitzenkroy this master of yours? Indeed. According to his world formula, the second deluge is looming before us. When it comes, only he will be able to save the world. Only by forging the holy blade can he continue his unfinished work, gathering the wills of everyone in Fontaine, the continent, and even the entire planet unto himself. As the primordial sea returns once more, and as the devourer of all darkens the sky, only he who is whole unto himself may survive. Only then will all of our souls, nay, all of humanity's souls, be spared from destruction. We will welcome a new dawn in the tranquil sea of innocence he grants us. This sounds like some culty nonsense. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. So this is your big plan to save the world. It sounds like you're just bundling everyone's consciousnesses together without consent. And what would you know of anything? Only Master Narzitzenkroy's new body will survive the coming of the second deluge. Pretty sure I'm gonna survive. Also, who the heck knows what Paimon is, so pretty sure Paimon is also going to survive. Even if all other life disappears into the sea, he will survive alone. He will remember all those lives that were lost. He recognizes the value and equality of all life, a selflessness that shall not be besmirched by one such as you. Okay, so where is he? In the deepest depths beneath us. When the thugs and dogs of Fontaine surrounded us and attempted to wipe us out, he descended alone into the abyss below. But he must still be alive, and the time for his return is nigh. Quickly, give me what you have on you. Then I will have all the orthents, words, if that's a word, I don't know, and you may leave. How about this? I will trade you this rust treatment and oil. Think of it as a gift for that foolish dog. In the dawn of the new world, it is unlikely there will be a place for it or Guillotine's fantasies. Again, hard pass. The world is not as weak as you think. That's right, Paimon and Storm have seen more crises than you've eaten lotus flower crisps. And we always come out on top. Truly, there is no reaching your exalted heights. I remember how the master used to pretend to be an evil dragon when we played as children. Who would have thought he would become the hero, while the real evil dragons would come at us one after another? Guillotine may have disappeared, but here his successors come, self-assured, thinking themselves totally infallible. What the heck are you talking about? The time has come. A century ago, the prophecy predicted all. He will return. If you will not give me what I need willingly, I will take it myself. Okay, we're fighting. Come at me, bro.
This is order.
Right now, emerge. Barbados, guide us.
Oh, hey. Stop climbing the pillar.
Right now, emerge. Right now.
You can't progress him past this line right now, because you're supposed to be reading. But I can't read that.
Silence.
Oh, we're back to being able to kill him. Dialogue time is over. I got an achievement. It's been a while, Chrysalis. Still no sign of metamorphosis, I see. Perhaps you've grown too used to being a caterpillar. Have you already forgotten the time we spent here? It was a brief time compared to our eternity, but those brief moments granted us mastery of this universe. It was nothing more than your exhibit at that time, nor could I understand your grand plans, plus I tend to have a bad memory for things I don't like. But on your return, you performed the dispelling ritual. How fastidious of you. Of course. How could I allow spiritual impurities or contaminants into the Master's space? Alas, you have not yet left your cocoon. You will return to the void in the end. There is no place for you in the new world. Hand over the rest of it. I shall permit it. It seems it is you who are the hero wielding the Holy Blade in this telling of the story, while I am the dragon who falls to your sword. It matters not in the end. All the elements are in place and the dragon has been defeated. You may guard reason for now. After all, nobody can truly own the Holy Blade. We merely hold it as it travels in the direction it must until it reaches its final destiny. The Holy Blade can be any object, but there is particular symbolism in it being a sword. Well then, present something that can hold reason. Let's use the Holy Blade of Narzitzin we found earlier. Okay, why not? This is a piece of wood. What's next, Jacob? Don't you want to reforge the Holy Blade as soon as possible? Next, Oceanid, touch the sword. Is this a trap? Although the Holy Blade can part any will from water, it can also unite wills. It can accommodate both the primordial and that of order. You have been chosen because even if you are an illusion, you contain something that the Narzitzin Ordo has gathered over many years. The power of will. Should we trust him? I was going to say, that was not an answer to Anne's question. Is this a trap or not? He just went on some random tangent that made, like, no sense. His biological indicators show a very low probability of lying, though I remain doubtful. How long must you dawdle? You're no better than that rusty old shell Guillotine created. I like Seymour. That's not an insult to me. Would you like some oil for your brain or rust remover? Speaking of rust remover, what about it? That watch. I have a watch? When did I get a watch? Yeah, we could try using rust remover on the watch. What nonsense are you all going on about? Adults shouldn't interrupt children. And I'm a child too. Well, it's open. So this is from the orphanage, I guess. There are 4 children. And there's a photo inside? How nostalgic. Elaine, Renee, Director Lyris, Marianne, and myself, as we once were. I remember this photo. I think I remember. Matching traits detected. This is Marianne, my ward. Well, has the oil helped lubricate your rusty decision-making skills? If we don't take this step, we'll never be able to leave the world of memory. Yeah, let me give it a try then. Anne, it's okay. I've made up my mind. Whoa. It's shiny, no longer wood. Is this what the Holy Blade of Narzitzin is really like? Weren't you listening? Caterpillar just explained that the Holy Blade can indwell any form that holds significance. Ah, you're back to being a human now, I see. Ah, just like the Holy Blade of Narzitzin we imagined. You changed back. Very good. My mission is complete. Now, I propose a trade. Now you, Oceanid, please take all my emotions and memories. What? My power is no match for yours, and I will soon disappear. Save all that I am, that I may be reunited with everyone in the New World. Seems like he's not up to date with the latest news, but we established several nodes in Fontaine in accordance with the seal of chemical marriage as part of our response to the apocalypse. Today, only the 5 most important survive. Only the smallest part of our master's plan has been implemented, but even that is a form of success. The arrival of the New World is fated. I cannot absorb your persona and memories. After all, I have no wish to retain anyone as with such serious sins on their hands as you are now. What? You may no longer be the crybaby Jacob, but as you are now, you are still not worthy of eternity. Rather than do that, we will help you and treat you. You must atone for your sins. Part of the Red Empress is within you, so you should know that she rejected the future. She wanted to return to the Narzitzenkroy Institute as it was, and watch again as we pretended to be the Narzitzenkroy adventure team. Beautiful memories are the only eternity in this world. There are no others. Grant it to me, O being of eternity. Is he praying to a clock? I do not wish to do so, and I will persuade that part of Lyris too. The appointed time has come. It seems the watch wound up running a little fast over the course of a century. What's going on here? I have reversed the seal of chemical marriage and reforged the holy blade of reason. The truth of the world formula has been proven. The seal of chemical marriage was an ancient Fontanian ritual meant to seal off the source of life. Now it has been reversed, and all has been set free once more. Wait a second. Back in the Fortress of Meripede, the primordial sea was... Now it is time for our master, no, for Renee, to return. He will break the seal and control the source of life. The pure water of life will inundate the world as he rises once more, giving birth to a new universe. All souls will be preserved forever, and the blade of will shall fall into the waters and be grasped by its legitimate owner. All will be united as one and gain the power to combat the apocalypse. Jacob. This is such calm background music for something that's probably supposed to be really tense. It's kind of funny. I've already anticipated the end of this body. The clock may stop and its hands fall still. It may take Master a little time to find my will in the New World, but do not worry. We will meet there again. Jacob. Okay, goodbye, crazy dude. Oh, that fell. What a terrible ending. But I fear there's little time for mourning or lamentation. Everything now hangs by a thread. If my sense of direction is right, I'm afraid the interior of the Tower of Gestalt is below us now. You've never been there, Caterpillar? It is the closest point to Master's ultimate goal. I do not believe many have been there. That means we don't know what we'll find there. I'm ashamed to admit it, but yes. What's all this? Little bubbles. Warning, abnormal environmental changes detected. Paimon can see that just fine. It seems we don't have much time. let's get to work quickly before Jacob's new world becomes a reality. Man, Jacob, always ruining things. Notes. Io Pan. Io is I in Italian. But sure, I is in like myself, not the body part. That which lies beneath the great sea. The purpose of this line in the ritual scripture is to forsake the self and sink into the abyss, and in the abyss to welcome rebirth as a holy infant. The origins of this is a tragedy of unknown provenance that has been passed down by persons unknown to this day. Said play is called Ajax or Aias. He was the second strongest warrior in his alliance. Lies beneath the great sea is itself an interesting phrase. It comes from ancient Sumerian texts and should be read as Narayana, which also means primordial human. This too is my goal, for not all that comes from beyond may be as one that descends. That title belongs only to wills that can rival an entire world. Interesting. That is what I seek. The way to become just such a will. One that can protect the world, sustain the world, destroy the world, and create the world. So I think this is saying that Descenders are like the most powerful being in existence, which would make sense. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Welcome to stream. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get through this Narzitzen Croy, whatever is happening.